Hi folks, Merry Christmas 2015. So a little bit before 10:30, it's somewhere around 50 degrees. Look at that, the battery's all charged up because the sun actually came out today. 10.4 Celsius, 87% humidity. And last night was a full moon, so I gotta turn the moon back a little bit. Anyway, today it's Christmas. It's time for the raffle. We had 59 players. So for everyone who played, and I went through that list and added one more, added Wally to 004. So there were 58 yesterday, 59 for today. And here we are, right? We're right around the Christmas tree. We got the old straw hat here. What I did is I gave everybody's name a number, and then I'm going to pull the number from the hat, and we're going to do it that way, rather than the random number generator. Guys, sorry, there's no bikini-clad young lady pulling numbers from a hat. And if you saw me in a bikini, you'd be nauseous for the rest of the day, so you really don't want that. Yeah, if I was wearing a bikini, I'd have to cover myself up with the old, danger sign here, right? There you go, danger. All right, here, I'll tell you what, let's have Elmo say something, and then we'll do it. Okay, so we have a 3-year-old who has us started. So there we go. Not looking. I want to make sure I only pick one, and the one is number 25. So who's number 25? Oh, you dizzy, you missed it by one. It's my man Sims. So, Sims is in Sim 6699. Sim is in the United Kingdom somewhere. Right, 25, and 25 is Sim. So, Sim, unfortunately, you don't get the grinder, but you get $20 because I can't mail this grinder to the United Kingdom. And the other thing is, I don't think it'd do you much good. The grinder's for 120, and I think you guys use 240 volts, though you could probably hang it off a transformer or something. But even with that, it'll be a pass. So anyway, you get money. Money's almost as good as a grinder. I don't know if $20 will buy you a grinder in the United States. Or in the United Kingdom. Here in the United States, if you get them on sale, $20 would buy you almost 2 grinders. But I figured I'd send you the grinder plus the what it would have cost me for postage. So anyway, everyone, congratulate Sim6699 for winning the contest. No mice today. Just got those 2 fat ones over there. You guys could see the traps. I got them yesterday. I didn't get anything today, which makes my theory probably true. I saw some evidence of mice up here, but I did not see infestations. Normally, if you have an infestation, as I'm up here, wherever I've had an infestation, you'll see mice running around, even though it's broad daylight and there's people floating about. And I didn't see any of that. I think they were just going in and out at night. And the guy who got away over there, he's either gotten smarter or I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the traps where they are one more day. Then I'm going to kind of move them around. I'll probably put one around here, one over there, and see if I whack any others. I don't know how many mice are in a litter of mice, but my guess is there's probably somewhere around a half a dozen, maybe as few as 3 or 4, maybe as many as 8, depending on how well they're nourished and, the genetics of the mice and so forth. So anyway, I do want to get the population down. I've mentioned that there are some cats floating around, some feral cats. So I'm not too big on poisoning the mice, because then the feral cat gets poisoned, and I'd rather see the feral cats get the mice, right? Feral cats eating feral mice, rather than have than to even have to trap them. Kind of let's keep the whole cycle of life going. Down here in the driveway, you'll see 2 of the bikes. My older son is coming today, so he has 2 of these now, but they both have the 2-to-1 reduction with the centrifugal clutch. What I've done is this one has the torque converter, so I want him to try it out and be amazed, because it's really like amazing fast. And I also brought this one down. This one here, I want to start it. Well, other than the gas tank kind of getting loose, I went to start it this morning, and she wouldn't start for love nor money. I gave it a little starting fluid, and it still told me to put it in my hat. And then as I was pushing it in the garage, I gave it one more pull, and she fired right up like there was nothing going on. So that's the carburetor that needs to come off. It's one of those China clone carbs, and my experience with them is if you want them to behave, you truly do have to run them out of gas each and every time. The metal they use seems to be a little cheaper than the real Kevin carburetors, or if it is the same metal, they don't finish it as well, they don't polish it as well, or they leave something on it. However it works, they seem to corrode much quicker. They seem to get that white powdery crap in them faster. I'm always, when I take them apart, I always find something floating around in there. And I've taken to running fuel filters on almost everything. Who knows, maybe my cheap fuel filters are shedding, and that's clogging things up. I don't know. One last thing. So once again, Sim, you got to give me an address, and I'll mail this to you. Send me a PM with the address, and that'll be a good thing. Thanks to everyone who played the contest. Yesterday, I took a walk around about stuff that needs to get put away, and I came up with quite a list. Those 2 pages add up to about 40 and 40. I have about 100 objects outside, between that snow blower and that quad and the tractors and all that need to get put away, find a new home. I need to do something with them. So yesterday's big accomplishment was I made a list. So you say, oh, well, any idiot can make a list. Well, that's a true criticism. But now that I have a list, what I got to do is probably on that list figure out the top 10 most valuable items and the bottom 10 most worthless items, and do something with them. Put away the top 10 best and take a look at the bottom 10 and figure out, are they parts? Are they just pick them up and put them on the back of the truck and haul them away for scrap? Put them on the end of the driveway and hope somebody takes them. I don't know. But that's what should happen. If I do that in real time, right, that leaves 80 items. And then if I do it again, right, once again, top 10, bottom 10, right, that'll give me, that'll get me down to 60, right? And typically, as I get, I might even be able to do another top 10, bottom 10 after that 60. What I need to do when I do the first top 10 and the first bottom 10, I really, really need to forget absolutely about everything else on the list. Don't even think about it. Take care of the first top 10, the first bottom 10. And then when I do it again, and then maybe even a third time, that'll get me down to the last 40 if I manage to do top 10, bottom 10 3 times. And then with the last 40, just label things 1 through 40. And what am I doing with them? By the time I'm to the point of labeling things 1 through 40, I should really, really be looking at losing, at least half the stuff, right? That'll get me to 50-50, and hopefully 50% of the stuff is put away or properly stored so that when I go to play with it in the spring or next summer or 5 years from now, it's still alive, the tires aren't square, it's not rusty seized, it's it's still worth doing something with. And hopefully for the bottom 40, 50, whatever the bottom ones turn out to be, hopefully they either find new homes, get recycled, or whatever becomes of them. I kind of grew up on the poor side of the track, and I don't think any of us grew up with a silver spoon in our mouths. So I have a little bit of a tough time getting rid of stuff because I always feel like if I get rid of it, then I'm going to need it tomorrow. Like that snow blower right there, right? That Craftsman. I think I'm showing it to you. I got the sun in my eyes. Yeah, I am. That guy. I always feel like, it'd be so easy. Just chuck it on top of the truck and haul it away. But I always feel like the second I do that, it'll be like, oh crap, I find one that's in absolutely perfect condition, except it has a thrown rod, and I could have done something. I could have pulled the rod out of that, or I could have done something with that, or I find one that, absolutely perfect, but all it needs is a gearbox, or the thing that turns the chute, or the chute, and now I don't have it. I just disposed of it. So, I don't know. That's why I hate to get rid of stuff. But, and on the flip side, and what I need to learn is, if I'm going to keep that out there, sooner or later it's going to rust and turn into crap. And if I bring it in here, that means I got to put something else outside. So I guess I have to learn I only have finite storage, and I better make the better use of it. All right, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Please, I never ask anybody to like videos, but I'm going to ask you to like some of the videos, because when you like the videos, that puts them out on your page, and then other people look at your page and see the videos you like, and then they might come and look at some of my stuff, and then they see stuff I like, and if you have videos up and I like them and I send them to you, it's a matter of getting more traffic for all of us. So I'm going to start asking you guys to like some of my stuff and stuff I watch that I like, rather than just say, putting a comment in. Even more important than putting a comment in is to put a like on it, because if you put a like on it, that puts it on your page for somebody else to see. So if you like a video, say you like it, and it sends traffic to, if you like one of my videos, it sends it to my page. If you like somebody else's videos, it sends it to their page. And once again, and if they, I know if I'm looking at somebody's videos and I notice, wow, they got a bunch of my videos with likes on them, let me spend a few minutes. They must like the same stuff I like, because they're watching my videos and liking them. Let me see what they're posting. Let me spend an extra little while going through some of their stuff. Let me go deeper into their channel, see what they got. And then, you know, now I'm liking your videos, so you're getting posted, I'm getting posted, and we're driving more traffic to everybody, to our channels, right? And that's the big gig, right? The more traffic we get, the more people who actually fix up these quads and these snow blowers, and, you know, maybe teach us how to fix an ignition. I mean, I've learned so much from you know, William Statton and Musty One and Wild Eyed Northern Boy and Volkswagen Darren. You know, I've learned so much. I mean, Rex 4x4, and I mean, I could go on. You Dizzy, on and on and on, right? I mean, 231 Flash. I just, you know, I'm pulling these out of my head as I'm going through, right? I mean, you guys see who I watch. Joseph, I've watched a bunch of your stuff. Obviously, You Dizzy. Sims, you got to put some stuff up for me. Revs It Up, I've watched a bunch of your stuff. I've watched Sean Fix It. I've watched a bunch of his stuff. Calvin, we're always chatting. Rusty Glove Box, I'm always watching your stuff. Chuck, I've seen some of your welding stuff. There's Rex. Bill, I've already mentioned. WTBM, he does nice stuff out there. He does stuff right. Roger, I've been looking. I go up to you. You're not putting anything up. Roger, you're doing a lot of cool stuff. You should. Josh, you got kind of a new channel, but I go out there and watch. Marcel, obviously. I mean, I'm just going through these quick. So anyway, guys, please comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, head up, and guys, get out there and enjoy all your days. And by the way, still, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and congratulations to Sim6699. You gotta PM me your address, and I'll drop the bill and some stickers and a little note in the mail. I don't think you put any videos up either. I gotta go check your channel again. Some of you people start putting stuff up, and you know, because I've checked it a long time ago and I haven't seen anything. YouTube used to also tell me for people I was subscribed if they put anything up. They don't do that anymore. So literally, you have to kind of go around and check each and every channel, or you don't see. All right, folks. Merry Christmas. Take care now.